outside the airport. All the car rental services are right across the street. If you have pay less, then you have to go to the hotel right here, which is where I'm going. Alright, so I just arrived at Aruba. I'm still at the airport. I just picked up my car and I'm trying to be better about vlogging this time. It was super easy. As long as you had your ED card, you come right in. I went in, picked up my car. It took 5 minutes. I'm always scared to pick up cars because I had a really terrible experience in Mexico, but this was super quick. I made the reservation last night and they had it this morning. And it was very reasonable. The car's kind of clunky. It's a tiny little car, but hey, it's $150 for like 3 days, so I'm not complaining. I might need a Jeep for the day that I go to the park, but yeah, so far it's warm. I like it. Let's go get food. I just checked into my Airbnb. It's a little small. I mean, duh, it's a studio. That's what I got. This isn't like a luxury trip for me. It's more of a relax, go to the beach, enjoy the weather, rest, but also being wise about money. So it's a cute little studio. It smells really good. It smells clean, not like fabuloso, but just like clean. Bathroom. Oh, they even have like a makeup towel. So I'm really happy with it because I'm guessing that I'm going to be spending most of my time upstairs on the roof. There's a cute little pool, a rooftop, and a lounge area. So I'm looking forward to that. But also, I want to go to the beach. I've been told like there's not much to do here. That's why I picked it. It was affordable and just a good place to reset and refocus on my goals and start thinking about what I want to accomplish in 2022. And so here we are. All right, I don't know what I want to do today. I don't really have time to go to the beach. It's about 4 or 5 o'clock in the afternoon, obviously. So I think I'm just gonna go for a drive and get familiar with the roads and the area a little bit. The roads are a little bit weird so far. Like the marks are all white, and sometimes people drive on the opposite side, and I don't know. I've gotten honked at a couple of times, and I'm getting used to it. Driving in El Salvador was a lot easier and a lot clearer. Tulum also. So yeah, I'm gonna go get acquainted with the town and go grab dinner and rooftop pool. To satisfy. Good morning from Aruba. So beautiful. I haven't woken up for a sunset in a very long time. This is the second one I'm catching, and I'm so excited. Okay, Aruba listens to compa, which is really cool because it reminds me of home, it reminds me of Haiti. and some of their lyrics kind of sounds like they're speaking our Creole, but it's not our Creole. It's so cool. I mean, this one's in English, obviously, but. I am walking to Blackstone Beach because there was like a little groove that I wasn't sure my car could take, so because I didn't rent a Jeep, you could no, you can't see it anymore. It's like a 10-minute walk from where I parked. There's just, I could have done it, but I think I read too many. When I read too many negative things, it gets in my head, and then, you know, I'm more cautious, which isn't necessarily a bad thing, but had I not read those things, I probably would have tried, because when I was in El Salvador, the roads were about this bad, and I had a little Kia, same Kia, I think similar, and I made it through. There were a few times I thought I was gonna die, but I'm still here. So, walking to Blackstone Beach to see this black rock, well, Blackstone Beach. This is the road. It isn't too bad right now. All of this my car could have taken. All of this. But you get to places like where there's giant rocks like that, and then it's like, well, maybe it's not such a good idea. I tried to call to rent a car, but they weren't picking up, and called like 4 times. And maybe I should have tried sooner, but I couldn't decide what car company I wanted to try or to go with, because a lot of them had a lot of bad reviews, sneaky fees and things like that, and it's $150 minimum for just like a day. And this is like the not so busy season. This isn't the busy season, so this is what we're doing. If all the roads are like this on this area, then maybe I'll still try to go get a car for like a couple of hours or make friends. So we'll see. It's an example of more rocks on the road. Like right here, I would have been nervous, you know, with the car. Like, because then you can't, I guess you could try to sneak in the corner over there, but down here, the grooves are deeper than they look on the camera. Like, if I'm here, I'm stuck here, because you can't really with that little car, you know? I was prepared though, because I'm wearing a dress, but sneakers! Almost there. I made it to Blackstone Beach. Tours are starting to come now, but there's so many people watching, and it's so weird. But this is the beach. The stones are black. Raining? Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you, thank you. I got caught in a little bit of rain. Honestly, it wouldn't be me on vacation if it didn't rain, so at least I look glowy. I tried to outrun it, which is why I'm out of breath. Maybe I did, I don't know. But it's not raining over here. I'm almost to my car. So, gonna go catch my breath. Hello! I made it back to my car. It's still here. I'm so excited. I was nervous because I left it here in the middle of wherever and walked. I thought it was only gonna be 15. It turned out to be like 24 minutes to the beach from where I parked. and I left it because of these rocks. I'm happy it's still here. If it was the States, it would have been towed. It would have not only been towed, it would have probably been broken into or something, I don't know. But also bring water. Tap water is drinkable here. I don't like drinking tap water, even like in the States. So I think I'm gonna buy like a gallon of water and just keep refilling this one. It's icky in my brain. I know there's nothing wrong with it, but it's icky in my brain. But the water in Aruba is safe to drink, so I've been told. Whew, made it. That was tight. I don't know if you can see, but that was tight. Going down wasn't so bad. I squeezed on the side, but going up, it was a little tight. I'm glad I didn't go further out than I did, but if I hadn't driven in El Salvador, I probably wouldn't have felt comfortable driving on this road, because this is actually pretty good compared to where I drove in El Salvador when I got lost one time. So.
Maybe it's a shortcut to it.
It can't mean that. There's a lake there.
She knows.
This is the lake.
Stop yelling at me.
It's too windy.
What you call an icon living? Start a record label, Misfits just did it.
Nylon cover 5 minutes. Whoa, we are too hot in the biz.
All right, quick outfit change to get out of the wet dress. And I'm so annoyed because it took me so long to change that now there's a lot of people at this place. There was nobody here a second ago when I was changing. Except when I was putting on the bottoms, somebody like almost saw me naked, but whatevs. I'm at the Ayo rock formation. It's a nice view of the island. Well, not the whole island, but it's a nice view. If you like rocks.
It's a rock! A rock! It's a big, beautiful, old rock!
This doesn't go any further. I'm kind of tempted to climb this, but I'm gonna stay right here. It's free to get in here.
The moat between the ribs. Beautiful on the water.
Alright y'all, I was trying to catch the sunset, but I got a little too chatty. Now it's a little dark, just a little bit. But I'm at this spot that I was at yesterday. I don't think I vlogged about it, but it's really cool. Today's a little cloudy, and apparently I'm gonna flip the camera, and apparently you could see right there when it's not cloudy, you could literally see Venezuela, which is really cool. But this is sunset. It's still beautiful, but the clouds are making it not as cool as it was yesterday. Ooh, there's sunscreen on my lens. That's not any better. All right, much better. I'm shiny. Honestly, I feel like only people who... Okay, that's much better. Also wanted to say, last night I went down towards the touristy hotel area, like the hotel strip. There's a ton of restaurants, tons of bars, souvenir shops. It was all right. I mean, I think depending on what kind of nightlife you're into, you could have a really good time. I had an okay time. It wasn't great, it wasn't bad, but my expectations were very low. So honestly, I was prepared to just be content in Aruba, because I've been told like there's not much to do. Yeah, but there's a few bars, good music, and some of them, my favorite was Lola. Good music. The drinks were good. The ones that I tried were good. I don't know about the food. I wasn't hungry, so I didn't eat. But it was kind of empty, and you know, it's more of a sit-down thing. Nobody was really dancing or anything. Gusto I really wanted to try, but it gave me like college vibes, or like, you know, when you're a tourist in Europe and there's like very techno-y clubs and everybody's kind of young. Not that I'm not, but like just like young and like, I don't know, it just wasn't my vibe. I didn't go in. The music was good, but it just wasn't my vibe, so I didn't go in. So I just chilled at the bar at Lola, and then just walked the strip and just checked out other places. I didn't drink anything anywhere else. Anyway, so today I'm going off to see the chapel, Alto Vista Chapel. I was thinking about saving it for tomorrow morning to go catch the sunrise there, but my day kind of got moved around because I was supposed to go wakeboarding this morning, but the person that I'm going with, who's a little cheaper than the other ones that I've seen, he's working today. He only does weekends, but he said he can fit me in at 5 p.m. So that means I had to reroute my whole day. So I'm gonna go see the chapel, maybe do a boat thing, a sailing excursion, and then go to the beach, and then wakeboard. So that's the plan. I'm always open for things to change, so we'll see how this goes. These dogs are always barking. I was trying to hang out on the rooftop yesterday and they just kept barking at me until I like made eye contact and then they stopped. But they're very barky, chatty dogs. I made it to the chapel, but there were so many people over there and I'm weird because I'm weird about taking pictures and I want to take pictures there obviously, so I just kept driving down to see, because I saw water, so I just kept driving down to see what this road led to, and I think this is probably like a good sunrise spot. I don't think I'm coming tomorrow because I kind of want to do sunrise on the beach where I can actually go in the water, because I want to go in the water in the morning because it's gonna be my last day. But it's beautiful out here. Let me show you. Was that a person? No, it was a stick. Anyway, I'm just waiting. I'm just giving it like 10 minutes, hoping that giant tour bus at least leaves. I don't care if there's a few people, which has been the case. I should have woken up earlier. I mean, I did wake up early. I should have left earlier, but I had I wasn't planning on doing this today. But it is what it is. We go with the flow and we have fun. And cacti. So from the chapel, there's a road that leads to another outlook called Ranchero something. I'll try to put the name down there. You don't need a 4x4 to get there. I'm driving my low Kia. Just didn't have any interest in going there, but I drove really close to it until I was like, okay, this is enough. I love it so much. The water, I can feel it from here, the waves crashing. The giant tour bus is gone. Ah, little lizard. Don't want to run them over. Okay, see ya. lighthouse. There's a place to buy coconuts if you want some. And I think that's a restaurant down there. Just realized I haven't eaten all day. Oh yeah, it's an Italian restaurant. Blanco? Blanco? Blanco. View from the top of the lighthouse. It's very windy, but it feels really nice. I thought he said it was 177 steps, but I think he only said 77. It wasn't that bad.
So this is Sammy from Shahmi Films.
Hi,
one
Sammy.
of the most known videographers on the island.
What's your name?
My name's Diana.
Diana.
Beavers Media.
Diana.
It's been 84 years.
So when you enter, yes, that's right.
Near the California lighthouse. You can actually see the lighthouse from here. It's really nice and secluded over here.
Yeah, that's why I'm back here, because in front of the hotels it's too. Stand straight, straight, back straight, butt in, chest out. Keep breathing. Keep breathing.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Thank you so
Yeah.
much. Edric.
Always.
My hair is wet. Wet. It's hard to keep this on. Help. How do y'all usually do this hair wrap thing? Because I'm struggling. This is it's heavy. This is my last sunset in Aruba. I didn't get to catch the whole thing because I was wakeboarding, but I came for the tail end of the sunset and it's still beautiful. Panning to the moon. There's a ton of cute little restaurants here. Very touristy, but cute. But I just came back from wakeboarding with Edric, who owns, or he has this wakeboarding school, Aruba's wakeboarding school, and he used to do it professionally in the US. He's so good. Oh my gosh, I got up on like my second try. I fell on the third, and then on the fourth, I was just cruising already. And I mean, I look crazy because my knees were bent too much. But he coached me through it. And my last time I got up, I don't think we got a video of that the last time, but it was so much fun. Highly recommend checking him out. And he made an exception for me because he's not usually open during the week. He's usually only open Saturday, Sunday, and today's Thursday. I just messaged him on WhatsApp, and yeah, he was like, come through. So I did. I went. So much fun. Highly recommend. And he has a secluded area for this, which is really cool because you're not like dealing with all the other touristy activities that people are dealing with. People have had a lot of bad experiences trying to learn how to wakeboard because the instructors don't know what they're doing. I highly recommend him. Yeah, he coached me through it perfectly. And I think he teaches surfing too. Really dope person, honestly. And then I went to Surfside Beach right after to go look at the sunset. The planes come so close. I was trying to catch one, but I couldn't get out of my car fast enough to record it. But it's so cool because the planes come, you know, they're right behind Surfside Beach. And they came so close to me. I felt like it was gonna crash into the building. So if you want to see something like that, if you want to swim, or you know, at sunset just see some planes flying over your head, that's a really cool spot. Very touristy though. I was there for only a few minutes and I could already tell like it's very touristy. It feels kind of like a college-y type crowd. Yeah, I don't know that I would want to go back and hang out, but there's a couple of restaurants there that have really good reviews. Okay, I feel like I'm rambling now. So I'm gonna go take a shower and go have dinner. All right. One of the locals suggested this place called, I need to remember names of places. It's like the old Kunuku. Okay, I'm just gonna pretend like I didn't say that. One of the locals suggested this place and I'm gonna go try it. I'll keep you posted. At this place that I don't remember the name of, but it's cute and chill. The old Kunuku house.
This is the bread that it comes with. It kind of tastes like bread and cornbread.
So dinner was really good. I had the stewed cod, I believe. It was really good. No complaints about the food. The service was really slow. I think I overheard them say that one of the servers didn't show up or something. So it was slow because they were really busy. But it was fine. I mean, it took like an hour and a half for me to get my food, I think. But this is a chill place anyway, so I was fine. I was chilling, deleting pictures. Yeah, I would recommend. I just had the beer and the cod. Yeah, it's a good dinner. You know, a lot of people, well, not a lot of people, I've heard that the food here is kind of disappointing, and so far I've been doing okay. I think my expectations were so low that anytime I get good food, I'm like, oh, this is great. I think that's the best way, honestly, to just go about life in general. Is just being pleasantly surprised is always better than being disappointed. And like, if you're already not like expecting to be disappointed, but just having no expectations about food, or especially if you don't know what you're gonna have, you know, if it's bad, then you just deal with it. It's like, all right, it's bad, it's all right, I didn't have any expectations for this. But then if it's good, then it's great. It blows your mind. So that's what I like to do. Oh, and there was a couple next to near-ish me from New York, and they had, I think, the stewed goat, and they said it was really good. I don't know their taste, so I can't say that, you know, you take their word and try the goat if you come, but they seem like, I mean, if you're from New York, you know what good food tastes like. And if they were raving about it. So if you eat meat, try the stewed goat, or try the cod. I really liked it. I really did.
That's Lobby Restaurant. They have hookah if you're into that. Right across the street is Gusto, that nightclub. You can see the vibe. It's alright. There's no cover to get in. At least that's what they told me yesterday. No cover.
Alright, it's time for bed. Don't make fun of this situation. It's a pineapple bun, but it looks crazy because this is a huge bonnet. I wrapped it with a satin scarf too. Let me show y'all. Nobody cares, but so this is the situation. So you know, so I can sleep, and then I just threw this on top. But anyway, I was gonna say, what was I gonna say? I was gonna say, for the nightlife, honestly, it is what it is. So I don't know. Tomorrow I'm gonna try to wake up for sunrise. It's 1:30 a.m. I'm gonna need a vacation after this vacation because I have not been sleeping. I slept one day. Yeah, so tomorrow I'm gonna try this beach, Drift, D-R-U-I-F beach. for sunrise. Hopefully it works out. And then I have to get gas, do laundry, get my COVID test. There's a place that says they give it back to you in 15 minutes, so I'm not that worried about it. And then grab lunch at this place that has fresh fish. A few people have recommended it to me, locals. And then head to the airport from there after I get gas. So that's the situation. For food recommendations, don't necessarily go off Google reviews, don't necessarily go off of like what people tell you to, where people tell you to go. I would, when you're in Aruba, make sure you have your list of places you want to try. If you have recommendations from people you trust, but then once you're actually in Aruba, ask locals. That's what I've been doing, and they have not steered me wrong. I had a bomb dinner today because they told me to go there, and it was great. So the other place I want to go to tomorrow had a long line last time I tried to go, so I'm gonna try it out. So have a good night, or not really. I'm gonna go have a good night. You'll keep watching the video. I don't know if I'm gonna make it to the location that I want to. Good morning. Alright, almost kind of made it. Watch out for potholes when you're driving. There's some clouds, so I don't know if I'm gonna be able to see the beautiful ride. It's so beautiful here. Look at, oh my gosh, look at this. Obviously looks better in person, but there's some clouds, so you can't really see everything.
Stranger. Still don't know my name.
I tried to make it to Droof Beach. There's no sand, it's just rocks. I guess you can stack rocks. I saw some people do it and I read online that it's supposed to be good luck or something, but... See the rainbow? Of course you see the rainbow. So cool. Just wanted to show you what the road to Droof Beach looks like if you wanted to come. It would be easier in a 4x4. You don't need it, you just have to drive slow, but I'll show you what it looks like. Most of it looks like this. Not a lot of potholes, but you still have to drive slow. Also, this must be where a lot of wealthier people live. The houses look really nice, nicer than I've seen so far. They kind of look like the houses I've seen off the coast of like the Bahamas, where they were like, oh, this is where Oprah lives, when I did a cruise. But I don't know if you can see, but they look pretty nice. Can y'all see? Also, did I mention how windy? It's so windy here. My tripod has, oh, I don't think I'm on the road. My tripod has like, oh, fuck. Just arrived in New York, back in the cold. We had to go through security twice. The second time was for US Customs, from what I understand. But it was pretty quick. The airport was pretty empty, but I didn't have to go through customs back in the US from that, so I'm guessing maybe that's why there's 2 customs. Before I forget, this is what I did today. I went to watch the sunrise. I kind of messed up my bumper because I wasn't looking, and I fell into, I didn't fall, but like I messed up the bumper. But I popped it back in, and it looked just as new. I didn't record it because I was so freaked out, but it looked just as new. Insurance, not insurance, the car rental, everything was fine. So I'm getting my deposit back. I tried to watch it at Druif Beach, D-R-U-I-F, and while you can do that, I think the way to Druif Beach, to the beach, has a cooler view than the actual beach. When I got to the beach, it was mostly pebbles. I didn't even record it or anything, but it was mostly pebbles and there was no sand. I feel like I already talked about this. I tried to go up higher on the road, and the view was good, it was decent, but it wasn't as good. So then I decided to turn back around after I had, you know, my fix. And then went to the lighthouse where I met another solo traveler, which is really cool. I hope to actually meet more people when I solo travel. I mean, El Salvador was great too. I met a lot of people, but we didn't actually hang out. This is the first time that I met someone and actually we hung out, you know what I mean? And then what did we do? We went to get our COVID test together, and then we went to this lunch spot that one of the guides recommended. His Instagram handle is jbird96_, and it was amazing. I'll put the name, but it was amazing. It was grilled fish with plantains and their version of cornbread, which is actually called like pan bati, and like it tastes like pancakes made out of cornmeal. Oh, and then I literally just changed my clothes at the airport. Like, I still taste like ocean. I don't know why I just licked my hand. But I still taste like ocean. I need to take a shower. But I changed in the airport parking lot, and then got on the flight. I mean, you know, people have talked about Aruba. Some people love it. Some people are like about it. I think younger people tend to think that it's kind of boring, which it is. I think nightlife is boring unless you like casinos, and just like kind of like, I guess, bar type of partying. That's not really my scene. It feels like college vibes a little bit, but no judgment. Like, if that's what you're into, that's what you're into. It's just not what I'm into. Yeah, so I wouldn't recommend it for nightlife. And the food, I saw a few vloggers that said the food was bad, so I only ate places where locals recommended, and it went very far. It went a very long way. I didn't have a bad food experience at all. I think I had one okay. Yeah, so I had a good time. It was fun. I think the day activities was more fun, obviously, than nightlife. I was expecting to get more work done at night, but I think because it was such a short time, I didn't get to do everything that I wanted to do. It's taking forever for baggage. Oh, baggages are coming out. Yeah, so I would recommend going, but like, expect a chill, relaxed vacation, you know what I mean? And not mind-blowing food. Is that my bag? I think that's my bag. Yeah, not mind-blowing food, but still good food. Especially if you get grilled fish, I would recommend getting seafood. I think the traveler I met said the steak was good where he went. But yeah, I think Aruba should be on your travel list, but don't expect like a lot of activities. I think you could do pretty much everything there is to do in like a week. And I think it's a good spot, like if you want to try water sports, but try to stay away from like the what is it called? Like the hotel strips. I feel like a lot of those, they're just trying to make money, honestly, off of tourists. So if you can find locals who have either private businesses, try to go with those. You know, you're supporting the local economy, but also like you're getting a better experience. Like that's what I did for wakeboarding, and I'm so thankful. Because I know if I went to the hotels, it wouldn't have been the same experience. It wouldn't have been as thoughtful and patient and actually good. I gotta go get my luggage so I can go home. I want to show y'all a travel trick that I have for when I go from cold to warm. I have a down jacket from Uniqlo. This is my winter coat, and it folds into here. It's super warm and it's super light.
Sit by myself, talking to the moon.
Pull up the thing, gon' turn up. Pull up the thing, gon' turn up.